Hello, everyone. Welcome back to round 2 back 9 coverage of the MPO league card here in Shelton, Washington at the 2025 Discrafts Cascade Challenge, where BigBarri commentary is bringing you all the action. We're halfway through the event. Jeremy Koling, Paul Ulibarri, and we got a windy day out here today. Scoring conditions have been pretty difficult.
Yeah, very difficult. I mean, we see a lot of red on the scorecard of everybody. Not a ton for Ezra and Eagle. Gavin struggling a little bit. He got a different color in there that you don't want. But I think that's typical, and we're not going to see anything different on the back nine, I don't think. I think it's get your birdies. You're going to get a bogey here and there. Patch it up with some good shots and get through as best you can.
Hole 10's a fun little... Hole 10 belongs in the front 9. We're going to call this a front 10 and a back 8 because I feel like hole 10 definitely has
the same way.
Yeah.
I get to this hole and I'm like, okay, this is the last.
This is the last of the front 9.
Yeah.
Hole 10. Island hole. Once you get in the island, it's kind of hard to get out of the island, so the object is just get over that brick wall any way you can.
Ezra putting something together right now.
Yeah, he is. After the bogey start, it's been nice. 5 under, clean living.
How about this?
And it's about to be 6 under since that bogey start.
Wow.
That's why he was leading this tournament coming in on that hunt to be a first-time Elite Series champion.
Gotta miss those trees. Oh, he just throws the putter well.
What is it about those yellow Lunas?
He throws them. Him and Paul Macbeth, they're one of the greatest to ever do it, probably.
Eagle going flip up forehand, doing so really nicely. Gets a little side roll, didn't really go backwards or forwards from the spot it hit. Gavin could use another birdie to get back to even for the day.
Gonna have to dodge these and get down. Oh, just a foot too far.
Now he's left with a scary putt to save the par. You could easily find yourself going long and taking a double bogey. Pretty conservative, low effort.
I don't know. That would look like a zoomer.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, if that misses, it's not going out of bounds, which is what I like about it. Eagle, who's been putting well, gave us one of the best putts of the year back on hole 6.
It's the coolest putt maybe I've ever seen on coverage. I'm not lying.
Yeah, it was sweet.
It's a spin. You got to go back there and watch it. It's a spin putt that goes higher than a putt I've ever seen on coverage.
It goes out of frame. It goes literally above the frame of the screen.
Putt. Like we've seen the dad putt from Simon where you're literally pushing it up into the sky. He spins it up there. So unique. So
full S turn too.
Oh yeah.
Just dropped right in the middle.
Imagination.
So it didn't catch a chain link. It was hearted. Steph Curry from 3/4 court.
It was cool, man.
Yeah, that was a beautiful shot for Ezra. Gets him to 12 under. That birdie for Anthony gets him to 9. 3 off the pace.
Now you hold on for dear life.
Seriously. Please keep your arms and your appendages inside the ride while we get through the gauntlet starting here on 11. Man, par 4, 679 feet. Have to throw a backhand that navigates its way to the left side of this fairway. You want to land here. That would be amazing. Yeah. I don't know how you could do it, but that's where you want to be to leave yourself the straight approach shot coming in around 300 feet. If you throw around 400 feet off the tee, I mean, it's just asking so much.
There is a tricky route as well. I haven't seen anybody do it yet, but you can... Oh my goodness, go. Okay.
I think I know what you're talking about, and I asked AB if he was going to do it, and he said, I'm going to do it tomorrow. So I'm interested to see.
He is?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, he's doing it. So he's going to try to throw this really strange angle out to the road to leave himself a wide open hyzer.
Yes. So we did this in practice.
Okay. And it looks like he got through everything.
I think so. I can't wait.
The bomb's away on the second.
I did it with a putter, and then I was like, how far is it? And I was like, I can't even get there. So
Stupid to even do this.
Why am I doing this?
Yeah.
Wait.
Eagle's tee shot gets a pretty fortuitous kick towards the middle. It's a great spot now, actually.
Oh no.
Gavin threw it too straight down the middle. Maybe not.
A lot of distance you take that. And so, but with AB, I think it's casual hyzer. Yeah, I mean, look at this, wide open.
How do you find this? How many practice rounds does it take before you're like, oh, what if I go sideways off the tee?
We get a
One emphatic yes. Okay. Oh. I think AB bogeyed it yesterday, so regardless, I think he's guaranteed to beat that score today.
Yeah, and he did it going down the gut.
He went down the traditional route, and then he was the card behind us, and I said, hey, did you try that sideways play? He said, no, stupidest hole ever. I'm going to try it tomorrow. I think there's about 1 billion stupidest holes ever, and none of them are actually the stupidest hole ever, unless you've taken a bogey on it.
Yeah. Yeah, I've played a lot of dumb holes in my life.
That were great holes.
Yeah. Yeah. Eagle in a great spot, gonna have a tiny route, and he just is gonna get punished. And yeah, and you're right. We're starting on the back 8.
Yes, it's the fairest way to designate this course. That's
Good shot.
Yeah, very well done from there. Outside shot it, saving the par. Ezra, a little work left, and ooh boy. Still with a little work left.
Yeah, outside the circle. He's gonna have to use his best skill to patch that up.
Gavin.
Okay.
Birdie.
Oh. Why did that look so good
It
for
did.
so long? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, harder, dude.
Oh, I didn't realize Ezra was this short.
Yeah.
4 par from back edge of C2, and
Right on line.
fortunately for him, he had 3 birdies padding his score going into the gauntlet.
Right, Eagle has been putting great. I expect.
Yeah, that's a good expectation right there, man. Clean putt.
Felt like that was gonna go in.
It would have been pretty brutal to walk away with bogey after the result of the tee shot. Just sends him in flat every time. I've said it so much on coverage, but I love his putt when he's putting well more than anyone else.
Okay, so here's where AB got to.
Wild. Oh, brutal. It's completely blind. Even 6'4" AB unable to see the entire basket from that stance.
You take par though.
Yeah, sure, but that one stings.
Sure.
So you want to just barely get over the top of those bushes.
Yeah, a little tip. I always just putt it normal. I don't aim higher. I don't do anything because naturally, I think people don't realize your putt goes higher than you think.
Yes.
And
correct.
so I tell myself I'm not changing anything, and my body's naturally gonna get it over there. Some amateur's gonna be out there and just putt it straight into a bush.
I'm never listening to Paul
That's the dumbest thing
freaking Ulibarri ever again.
Ever heard in my life.
Well, we could talk about a lot of things for a long time because this drone flyover is going to be going for another couple of minutes. You can put it on fast forward if you want. But yeah, this par 5 it's a whole chapter in a short book. This thing it's just as long and snaky windy as it gets, man.
Yeah.
Doesn't even make sense at some parts, but it's a good hole.
I think you throw Annie out of your hand, hit the gap, and move left a little. If this gets through,
kind of does exactly what you described.
this is, well,
That's fine. I mean,
no, it's not. It's in a bushel of limbs and stickery fellas.
stickery doodahs. Yeah, the result wasn't great.
A little farther right, perfect. Another little kick.
Yeah, nice one. Back to the fairway. Course is being pretty pleasant to our card overall. I don't know how someone braves shorts in the Pacific Northwest when it's a windy 50. But Gavin Phillips does it well.
Oh, man. Really good.
Turning it down the mulch path. That is pretty ideal.
See, but that might force him to have to go back door, which is actually the fairway. I call it back door.
Right, right. Now this is crushed.
And this,
Oh, Paul.
that's perfect. If you go
That's better
down
than
the-
what you're really imagining is
Yes,
perfect. That
because
is
you can't get it to go that far.
No, that was awesome.
See where he went to? I think that's as long as he's not like standstill in a hole or something.
Yeah, Eagle's in some trouble right now. He's gonna be out of position after 2 shots.
So Gavin is still cutting the corner, so he was in great position, and this is really just as good as they make them, I think.
And you want to get left side of the path right there. He's inside 300 feet to the pin. You love that.
See this cooked.
Yeah, AB did get a little unfortunate. There's so many open spaces where his disc landed. He just happened to be in that one spot where he's obstructed by...
This is really bad.
Ooh, boy.
But I think he got so much distance with both shots, he'll be able to par.
Just kind of Ricky his way through the rest of the hole.
Yeah. Eagle will have a really tough time getting a par unless this is a 10 of 10.
Par was going to be really tough for him to get after the tee
think
shot.
he could do it. I think that's
Do you think that's good enough?
inside 300, so I think I think he could with a really good shot.
Nobody has this look on the second shot.
No, I've never seen this.
Nobody gets the.
He threw it
that's
too
sad.
good because all he had is a sidearm there. He didn't have. That's why I say you want to be left, because then you can cut the corner and get height. You know.
Oh, that is a tragic second shot with what we just saw off the tee.
I think he got a little greedy there. I'm going to be honest. I think he could have thrown a putter sidearm, like a overstable putter, and made sure to get to that 300-foot mark. But I think he was trying to bite off a little too much, pulls it, hits that tree.
I just hope he doesn't take a bogey now. Second shot or third shot wasn't clean all the way.
Wow, this is tight. Yeah, we don't know. Sorry, folks at home, but
Not even his card knows where it is. So
he didn't hit those first 2 trees. We like that.
Yep, that's nice. Yeah, it's going to be at least a bogey for Ezra unless he throws one in. That shows why hole 12 plays nearly 3/4 of a stroke over par. It doesn't even matter if you throw a perfect drive.
I mean, look at this. 2 really great shots, standstill. And he's done it. He's going to have a look.
That's awesome. You don't even have to make the birdie putt. Just giving yourself a birdie putt on 12.
Was great,
Objective done.
Corey Ellis on my card just threw a great drive, kind of like where Ezra was, and then threw one so far that he had like 250 feet in and hit the guardian tree. Otherwise, it looked like it was going in. That was very impressive. Nice.
Ezra will walk away with the bogey. Back to back now for him.
Oh, walking path.
Usually those lead to the basket, and this one does.
Nice par. Never one time in
Rickied his
position
way
ever.
to the par. Mm-hmm. All right, Gavin now for birdie. Yes, sir. That's one of 7 birdies on the day.
Gaining a lot of strokes on people.
Shout out to Albert Tom, Gannon Burr, Paul Kranz, Ty Love, and Matt Bell. And shout out to Eagle for saving his par. That's incredible from where he was.
Yeah.
The fact that if you'd have told me that Eagle was going to walk away with a par and Ezra a bogey, I would have corrected you and changed those names. So there's no way.
Well, he threw that crazy sidearm. And let's remember, Eagle can throw a sidearm 4 billion miles.
And that's a fact. That's been measured. Look at that. Oof. That's
Turns
so
into
good.
a birdie.
Played the hole perfectly.
Ezra in a little trouble. Back-to-back bogues.
So one of my friends gave me this set of DGPT trading cards because they know I'm into disc golf and looking at tiny pictures of my favorite players, I guess. Oh, wow. A relic card. It's it's got a piece of disc in it from Paul McBeath. Ha! So apparently that Paul McBeath relic card was pretty rare and worth a lot of money. So I got 3 more sets. You know, the more I do this, the more I see why people get so intense about trading cards. I'm still doing this ironically, by the way. Oh my gosh. 6 time to 20, on card auto, case hit, bookend. It's gotta be at least a 9. Look at how perfect that is. Those sharp corners. 3 big hits, only 2 dupes. Oh, this box was a banger. I'm definitely sending this in. I'm buying all the Heimberg I can get my hands on. So if you see something...
Been doing any trading cards there, bud? You been doing any?
My number one hobby growing up.
Trading cards there, bud?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Me love trading cards. I think the coolest thing in my life was seeing the first time my face was on a trading card. That was like one of the coolest things. Growing up, being my number one hobby, collecting basketball cards, having all my trading cards stolen, my passion robbed from me, my childhood ruined.
Wow. Oh.
What? What happened? Gavin Phillips on the tee.
Sorry I said anything. Gavin, just going putter. That's a good shot. I mean, really good. He just throws those quality shots over and over again.
He's just a gapper. His form is set up for it.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh. That could be a quadruple bogey. Only slightly kidding. I mean, that is a brutal place to be. If you try to cut that corner, don't try to cut that corner. Pitch back to the fairway.
Scorecard. Are you
I looked at my scorecard yesterday.
Are you making fun of me? Felt like you were making fun of me just now.
Though, I mean, I had an opportunity to play like a pitch around the corner and get to the corner, and I chose the pin route through the woods, and it is one of the top 3 worst decisions I've made as an adult.
Ezra going boom sickle sidearm.
Oh, gets the corner.
That's
just a bit
sick.
short, but man, no, you take that. Inside 300 feet to the pin, that is awesome. Don't do it.
Worst decision ever, Anthony.
Don't
I promise.
do it. Great shot. I'm glad he did that. That was awesome for Anthony.
How does that work? I did it and it came back to me. Literally. It 200 feet back to me.
I'm going to have nightmares about what happened to me on 13.
7 ball.
In 12 years, I'm going to be thinking about
Corner
this.
pocket. Made it. All right.
I just think of Ace Ventura walking out of the bathroom and just...
Oh.
Do
what
not
a
go in
lovely
there.
Kick. That's awesome.
Yeah, you take that. That's a par coming up for Gavin.
He's making that, dude.
At least a par.
No. Eagle, I promise. Don't do it, buddy.
What?
Oh, do it.
What? These guys are totally on lead guard.
Now the guy who actually is in the fairway swim whack-a-mole. No, this is fantastic.
What?
Go in. Oh my gosh, are you serious?
This is not a holy eagle, Ezra. Someone tell him that. That would have negated those 2 bogeys like that.
I mean, the fact he made it around the corner, sidearm, 2 is ridiculous on that hole.
Wow, what a play. Incredible.
Come out. Yeah.
Well done. That is
Nice
a
par.
sick par. That is not a par many walk away with.
Like I said, birdie. Oh, good try.
A great effort and lands it on the island triangle. Hey. Little bit left.
Yeah.
Feel good about Eagle making these. It's
No harm.
Yeah, 1 under. You take that one, you walk away. Hole 13 is averaging more than a half stroke over par. Pretty good chance that most of those people came up early right and tried to cut the corner.
Marweed on a sidearm hole. What do you know?
Well, yeah, it is a sidearm hole, but Marweed gets him out there, but 412 is a long forehand. And, well, you flip up that hurricane the right way, you're going to get all the way there.
Not forehanding. Oh. Stand still, midi.
Okay.
Oh.
Really good effort just from there to get to, 55 feet? Where you're just going to sling it in there and normal par, really. Pretty normal. That's what most people are doing. Hitting the first available and kicking into the deep rough and then just saving a par. Marwood is just playing the best golf of his life this last month.
Yeah, he really is.
He's tuned in, man. He's in the pocket right now. His putt is at an all-time high. His accuracy is just off the charts. He's making his way around the course, and look at this. Once again, just like the major, he's just hanging in there, hanging in there. Hole 14, this is the one we just saw. Long forehand play, tough backhand unless you got something that can stay straight for a long way and start bending right, but everyone else gonna try to go with their distance driver, throw it hard, flat, and let it just make its way around the corner.
Oh, no. Don't hit anything. I just want to see how far it goes.
Yeah, right.
Over there.
Well,
Pin high is always
pin
good.
high.
Not going to be bad.
smooth as it
Barri.
gets. I want to see how far this gets. That wasn't really launched, but that's inside the circle.
Mm-hmm. He's so buttery.
Wow.
All right, I don't want to see this hit a tree because I want to see. In.
Whack.
Oh, tree denied.
Just being stalled out brings those 3 or 4 trees on the corner into play just a bit.
How many rotations you think are on this thing?
More than 10, less than 2 billion.
And now a 0.
But not much less than 2 billion.
Shot.
What? Wow. Surprisingly going with the overhand.
That's why. Really good.
Yeah. I mean, the rough here is, I mean, you see it right there. A lot of just little saplings that are just pesky in your way, make you have to come up with some sort of creative outlet to get around it.
In?
Over it. Sure, yeah, in.
Okay, good call.
So good.
On the stripe.
Mm-hmm. Low, direct, center. Gavin sends it in there. That just came out of his hand. The drive I'm speaking of came out of his hand so slow. And to see that distance, that just speaks volumes about the timing in Gavin's forehand. And it kind of an interesting like side-to-side wind-up into the throw. But the hit is just crisp and efficient. Love to see it.
Ezra makes the Tommy Hawk work.
Tommy Hawkins. It's nice.
Gavin gets back to 6 under. He was a ways back of that a few holes ago.
He's grinding, man. He's fighting hard, which is what you have to do. And not completely clear of the gauntlet yet. This is the last hole that I would consider a round ruiner, hole 15. When you get through here, it's like the worst of the worst is past you. It's not easy holes coming in, but this one can be this one can be a bad one if you don't get around the corner off the tee.
Yeah, hard to find birdies out here. The last hole, easiest one.
Mm-hmm.
I think easier than this one, even easier than the next one, maybe.
Whoops.
Great kick.
Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, if that kicks anywhere left and stays left, like you're just looking at a double bogey. Just don't hit anything. No, I want to see it.
No, it's just normally good. Like a normie good shot. How much hyzer will go on this?
Quite a bit. A lot of trust on that right side. This is what the old timers used to say is swell. That's as good as you're going to see a drive thrown on 15. All too straight. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Very technical approach coming up to try to save par. But with the early tree kick, I think even then you're like, part of you is reserved to saying bogey is okay.
Yeah.
Just avoid the bad stuff. Eagle would love to get himself a birdie look. He's been just kind of, I don't know, not really in a rhythm. The best things he's done is just save par.
Does this get by those Guardians? No.
All right, this is ideal. Call this one around 250 into the pin. Goes down the middle.
Perfect. Oh, double perfect.
In the bullseye. You're not going to see this hole played better. Yeah, a little luck off the tree kicks, but that was a great shot.
Needs to kick left.
Oh, that's fine.
But that's good.
Inside
Yeah,
the
really
circle
good.
for par?
Yeah.
After that tee shot, you're loving it. Boing.
Eagle for birdie.
Every once in a while, you see one of those drop. Can he save the par? He cannot. Just fine for AB. Just fine for Eagle. This hole is playing 0.4 over par.
Not a lot of birds. Yesterday there wasn't a lot. I was surprised.
Only 8 birdies today. Ezra about to be one of those. Matt Bell, Simon Lizotte, Joey Buckets, Ty Love, Kyle Klein, you, sir, Paul Ulibarri, and a Paul Macbeth.
Ricky, check in. Hole 17. Steep hyzer, wants to skip, gets a super skip.
Does he get the park job today, or does he roll down the hill?
Leaner.
He gets the park job today. I have the same shirt. But I'm injured, so I guess my shirt's void.
Simon, getting lucky through everything. Deal. Simon to 8 under. Ricky to 8 under. Scary guys to be at 8 under on this course. Breathing down your neck.
This is going to set up for a sick final round. Hole 16 is a tough par 3, 350 feet. What do you think? Is it the inside play? Or is it the outside play?
Outside.
Okay.
Yeah, you got to go outside, and the backhand isn't an inside flip. It's a really late flip. I think that's the tricky part about this hole. It's like that middle tree bend slowly in front of it. This is donezo.
I would not want to be in the receiving end of that hand.
Luckily, it's his other hand, which is just as powerful. So it can take the blow of 1,000 armies.
When an unstoppable force meets an unmovable object.
How much hyzer does it have?
Enough-ish, kind of.
It's like he throws it too hard. It doesn't hyzer until it's too far.
This is the inside forehand. This
Gets
is the...
through everything. Well,
I'll say near ace run, but a little too inside to be an ace run.
I like his shape, Gavin's shape for this hole.
We'll never see it because the hair is too luxurious.
Oh.
Not an easy save. You got to really go wide and high or super tight inside. And you go super tight inside, or was that just an immediate tree kick?
No, it was outside. Surprised he didn't go with the big spike hyzer. Must have not add the ceiling on the right side. Let's find one. Really good at that shot.
Oh, good effort for par. It'll be a drop shot for Ezra. And Anthony steps it in and the disc steps its way out. A bit right side, but that could have hung on. That putt has looked silky all day long.
Yeah, aside from the miss on 10, he has just been on the pole.
And he was on the pole on the putt on 10. I mean,
Yeah, just
he
a
even
little
missed it
high.
on the aggressive side. It was just an inch or two high, but everything else has been money. Opportunity slipped away a bit for AB there to cut the lead to 0. Just one back now, tied with Isaac. McMahon right there, even though he was on that long par streak, just 2 back
But not
with that
bogey
birdie.
will do for you.
No kidding. On this course, people are just going to take those. I mean, Ezra's had a ton of bogeys this round. He's had a lot of birdies to counter that. But yeah, those every time he bogeys, gets the field a bit closer. Well, 17, similar to 16 in a lot of ways. A sharp forehand. You almost want it to skip to the right. It's not just something you can air to the pin. Pretty inside for Eagle. And
Wow.
that has a ton of spin.
A lot of action, yeah. Bouncing up, bouncing down, bouncy, bouncy.
How much RPM do you think there is?
Billies. About as much as this one, probably. Oh, no.
Just a bit too inside. It's a real fine line on that shot to not go too deep. Similar.
Yeah, nobody found the right stuff yet. Ezra, bogey.
Just
Really
flipped up a
good.
bit more. Does it sit?
Oh, this is good.
It's gonna sit nice.
Good.
Now Eagle down the hill, elevated basket. Once again, man, just really finding a groove right now with the putter. That's going to get him into at least a tie for second place. But is he 1 or is he 2 strokes back? The answer's 2.
What a good putt from Ezra.
He's done great on bouncing back after bogeys. He had that one bogey stretch, but his other 3 bogeys have resulted in a birdie on the following hole. And there's not one single stretch on this course where you wouldn't mind going par-par. So going bogey birdie is just fine.
Would you rather go bogey birdie or par par?
I'd rather go bogey birdie. Just because I don't have an option. That's all I seem to know how to do.
Looks like Ricky. Yeah. They're just telling him to wait a second,
yes.
I think.
Got it. Now, Ricky and Simon are trying to get onto that last spot on lead card right now. Potential birdie to bogey situation could swing that honor in their favor.
So they need birds. Ricky
probably gonna get bird.
That was awesome.
And a raptor is a bird, by the way, so he is very familiar.
Does it get through them?
Yes. Yeah. Oh. Once it did it twice. Took off rolling only to about 22 feet. But a tricky 22-footer. And he knocks it down. So 9 under for Simon. 9 under for Ricky. Both of these players looking for their first win of the season.
Isaac going into 18 as well.
He's on chase card.
Yeah.
So hole 18, par 4. Got to get through all these trees on the left side of the fairway. Try to get near the stump if you can. That's an incredible drive. And from there, you just got to get a little technical with the approach. A couple skinny gaps. There is a wide backdoor hyzer that we saw Ricky use. Fun little built-up green.
Yeah, very nice. These guys need to be careful because they have the power to go too far. And there's a slight headwind. And it flips your putter or pure putter. Hopefully he's throwing a putter. It flips your drive up, as we saw right there.
Not a great kick. Can be tough from down there.
Anthony has just been dialing this hole up. Looks like he's done it again.
Oh, man. Yeah, when I say near that stump, that's almost asking too much. You just want to be somewhere in that grassy area on the flat. A little early.
Curious where Ezra went. Oh, man. Got to be careful with that out of bounds. Looks like he's going roller. Nope. Just wants to do the Annie.
Oh.
Kicks him to what looks to be the outside of the fairway.
Eagle going to have to get crafty here from this standstill lie. Some applause for a well-thrown second shot, but not really that close to the pin.
Oh, no.
Well, how big's the number going to be?
Yeah. And if Anthony can get up and down, he may be tied for the lead. And he's going to get up and down.
Yes, he is. Maybe tied for the lead, might take the lead. Ezra still has work. Gavin with edge of circle coming up for the par. Okay, it should end. Ezra's woes on hole 18. A lot of birdies, a lot of bogeys on the back nine. Pretty typical minus the birdies.
Maybe Eagle knew he was like one of those last lead card spots. Because you would think that's a kind of a green light go. Oh.
Oh,
Talk about green light go.
For par, and it just like that could easily turn into a double, and it will.
That was long.
Oh, hate to see that, man. He grinded so hard. Was only 1 over for the day going into that. He's going to finish 3 over. Ezra will finish 4 under for the day, which is pretty remarkable considering the 5 bogeys.
Yeah. Yeah, Ezra played great. I mean,
Yes, he did.
he's tied for the lead. He's never won before. And on this course, anything can happen. I don't care how good you are. You know, like the Rickies and the Pauls and the Anthonys and all the way down the list. You got to think, like, I could take these guys on a course like this. Nobody plays perfect. A couple good breaks go your way, and a good break is worth a ton out here.
Well, the nod is going to go to Simon Lizotte. Him and Ricky have shot the same 2 rounds. Ricky's PDGA number 38008. Simon's is in the 8,000. So the PDGA nod goes to him. He's going to be on the league card. Got the Crush Boys on the league card. And a couple Discraft, couple MVP guys going for the title. But so is everyone in the top 15. I mean, like you said, this course can do crazy things.
Yeah. I really am waiting for somebody to get into those double digits. I think we're going to see it. I really do. I see it out there. Nobody has yet. It gets really windy, but tomorrow, it might be the day. I think we'll see it.
Well, it's going to be an exciting final night or final 18 regardless. 3-round tournaments are always exciting, especially in the woods. Everyone seems to always be super close together, and it's going to be a sprint to the finish line. A sprint with hurdles.
Yeah.
It's going to be the 100-meter dash with hurdles. That's what I think. Like and subscribe.
Do that.
We're going to quit these weird outros. Or maybe we won't. We'll see. See you guys tomorrow.
I won't.
Sunshine, get up on my body, know that truly I feel fine. Get up watch your body and I feel that sunshine. Get up on my body, know that truly I feel fine.